Folks, I'm so excited about our next guest. We have Henry Garcia, the father of Ryan Garcia and Sean Garcia. Thank you so much for jumping on with us.
Thank you. I'm glad to be here.
Thank you so much.
Henry, I guess your quick takeaways from that press conference between Amado Vargas and Sean Garcia, your son?
Yeah, it got heated a little bit, but you know what? It is what it is. That's what boxing is all about, is to bring the best out of them and bring the warrior out of them. So it was expected,
Yeah. Did you at least appreciate the beginning where Amado was respectful of your family, saying kind words to your wife, and then before the intensity picked up?
I totally appreciate that because, that's the heart in the Vargases, and Sean also gave the respect back, but, like they both said, in the ring it's all business, and it's just become very violent.
Yeah.
they try to wake up the beast right there. Sean got it started, and he's like, hey, all right, let's go. Let's get it going.
Yeah.
Let's get this going. So what are you expecting on Saturday?
Well, I expect Sean to become victorious because of his boxing IQ, the years of the experience he has, and the national level that he has. So you could have, Fernando Vargas. He is the dynasty of the Vargases and all that, but I don't think maybe Emiliano okay, but the older brother and the middle brother, Amado, I don't think they have it, to be honest with you. But, hey, if you could prove us wrong, go ahead. But we also have a dynasty, and my boys are tough to beat.
How excited are you for Sean, to have this moment on a big pay-per-view with Nate Diaz and Jorge Masvidal? I guess, we've kind of already asked you what to expect, but for him, just being a dad and watching him, is that pretty exciting for you?
That's very exciting because, he's got, there's a legend, you got Nate Diaz who fights anybody, at any moment.
Literally.
He almost fought the reporter.
What did you think of that?
I was just like, oh my God. Not only the reporter, the commentator, the host, saying, well, what would you do? That
was great too.
He's got a character in him. But, hey, that's what sells the fight, and, just being yourself. Just being yourself is what's it all about, and I love it.
In a way, is it good that Ryan Garcia is not here? Is that would be all about Sean and let him do his thing and make? Cause I know that spotlight's pretty big for the big brother there.
Yeah, I love it, but Ryan will be here
Saturday night.
That's right.
Supporting the brother.
Support his brother.
That's
yeah.
awesome. Speaking of Ryan, just what have you made of lately? I mean, you've had Bill talking, you've had Devin talking. Just what have you kind of made about some of their comments and kind of what they've been saying about Ryan, and then obviously the suspension?
Yeah, well, I'm shocked in what I hear from Bill Haney and Devin Haney. It's a circus, It's become very embarrassing on their part because of what I knew them back then and now what I know them now. It's just a complete 360. It's just like I've lost total respect for them because of their actions and the way they're going about this. It's like, you lost. You know that Ryan is innocent, but yet you want to try to push this and tell the crowd, oh, feel sorry for me because look who I am now. Look at my stock. Nobody believes in me. Well, shit, you got your ass kicked, So what more is there to say? It's like, come on, man.
Do you find it strange that now he's an undefeated fighter out of nowhere?
He's not in it. Come on, bro. Don't even mention
on
that
the box
word.
rec, but I guess.
Don't that box rec, bro. TJ, I heard he lost too, so it's like, come on.
Do you think
so records to me?
Really? In Mexico?
Yeah. Oh yeah. I mean, I hate to say it, but sometimes,
it's like
those
Wikipedia.
People, you bribe people, they're gonna take that money. I'm serious.
Yeah.
I mean, it is what it is, but it's like they're still trying to do this. They're still trying to cover up a loss. I mean, Loma beat his ass too,
Yeah.
but it is what it is, right? So it's like, dude, I mean, you lost stock because you got promoters looking and seeing the truth now. Ryan really exposed you. They're like, oh shit, he isn't who he said he was, a dream or whatever they call him.
Do you feel like they underestimated
More
your
like
son?
a nightmare.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
Do you feel like they underestimated your son?
Oh, the whole world underestimated Ryan. I mean, Ryan was just the underdog. I mean, it's like, but I always told people, I said, you don't know my boys, just like you don't know Sean. They are hard to beat because they are national champions. You know what a national champion is? someone who's fought everyone from the district level, from the state level, from the regional level, and now the national level. These are 4 levels, and you're fighting everybody in Los Angeles, the state of California. Then you're fighting, people out in Vegas and the regionals and the nationals, New York, and everybody. It's just it's hard to beat these guys, but Ryan won 15 nationals, Sean won 8 nationals. So.
I was telling you, Henry, when we were walking over here, that we interviewed your son Ryan at Radio Row at the Super Bowl in Las Vegas, and he told us, he's like, they're underestimating me. They're not gonna be ready for what I got for them. He's like, y'all are gonna hear a lot of stuff coming out, but I'm gonna be ready on April 20th. And he's like, we're gonna smoke that Devin Haney shit, is what he said.
Well,
and he did.
Well, that wasn't news to me because I already knew, and I told people, I said, the worst mistake you could do, and they did it. And I told them. I even told that reporter from DAZN, Chris Maddox.
Chris Maddox.
I told him, I said, hey, send a message to them because they agreed to meet Ryan in the center of the ring. And I said, please tell Bill, don't do it. That's the worst thing you could do is meet Ryan in the center of the ring. That's his strength. I said, don't do it. Well,
Henry,
he did it. And he got
it worked out.
He got rocked.
Do you think we see a rematch in a year when Ryan comes back, or what are you thinking?
Bro, there ain't gonna be no rematch because they don't really want it. They don't know which way to go. They say first they said no, then I've been hurt. Now they're like, well, wait a minute. We can make more money, so maybe we should say let's do the rematch. They don't know, but deep down inside, they don't want it. It's be really bad for them.
Your son sells pay-per-views, though. We've seen the numbers that he has, and people are interested to watch him.
And maybe that's why he wants that rematch, because he wants more money, but because his popularity went down. You know that. His popularity, his stock definitely went down. So it's like, what else is there? Let's make some money as much as we can, and let's get out.
You could probably make more money for your son, fighting Tank Davis the second time. Would you want to see that? Or
I would want something like that, or Teofimo, or even Isaac Cruz.
Okay.
Definitely in
Those
10,
are good fights
in
right
10
there.
months. Yeah, and they all want it. So it's like, we're here to fight.
Do you think your son could fight Fortuna?
Oh, he already beat him.
He already beat him.
No,
Yeah.
I mean the
Fundura.
Sorry,
the tall one.
Fundura, sorry.
Oh, yeah, of course. I mean, I've seen Ryan fight guys that tall and that weight, and he's dropped them really bad. Really bad.
That left
I'm
hook.
telling you, well, yeah, that left hook is dangerous, and he's got a good right, too. But I'm telling you, I've seen it. So if he said it, I believe him.
What did you make of the comments of Dana White saying that your son was innocent?
I loved it, man. I loved it because the truth is that when you have the right people with you, you're supposed to protect him. And Ryan had people there, but I was like, it was weird because I usually stay in his camp, in his hotel. But this time they put me over here because they said, well, we want you here. And I said, all right, that's fine. But he had other people around him. So I blamed the people that were there. Said, hey, you got to protect him, and I don't know if they did a good job.
But do you feel like, during the Tank Davis thing, it felt like that same thing happened as well, that they just didn't protect him well enough after that Tank Davis? Like, he was left by himself on the stage, and then obviously this time, what do you think needs to change moving forward?
Well, just like Angelo Dundee said it best, he goes, don't look at the people that are with you when you're winning. Look at the people that are with you when you've lost. And that says it all, because when Ryan did lose, that's because he was weight trained and all that. It's fine, but not too many people were there. We were there, I was there, but the people that I thought would be there wasn't there.
Well, Henry, this is my last question for me, but for the boxing fans that don't know Sean Garcia's style, is it similar to his brother Ryan, or they're pretty different?
Well, they're somewhat different. Sean's a good, technical boxer, but he's got power too, and you're gonna see it. Ryan will go after you if he knows that he's gonna outpower you. He's gonna go after. Sean's more, Pernell Whitaker. He's very, his IQ is awesome, but he lands a good punch, and you're gonna see it.
Are you left-handed as well?
No, actually, the reason why, actually, Sean's a right-hander.
Oh.
But Sean wasn't growing as tall as Ryan at the time. So I was like, oh my God, what do I do? So I said, and Sean was like going on 8 years old. I said, Sean. He goes, what? I said, just start hitting this way. I said, I'm going to turn you into a southpaw. And I'm glad I did because he won his first national title in Kansas City. The belt was bigger to him, but it was great, man. I was like, damn. He beat Ray Robinson, but it was awesome. But now Sean's, that's all he is, a southpaw. So he's actually a right-hander.
So Saturday, we should expect a win?
Oh, yeah, most definitely. It's going to be a win. And I would say if he does the wrong thing, Amado, he's going to get dropped.
And then what do these next 10 months look like for Ryan?
Well, Ryan.
I saw that he tried stand-up comedy. Is he going to try some,
No,
some different things?
Don't say that. Right now everybody's trying to get a piece of Ryan and put him here, put him there. Yeah. But no, he's just relaxing right now. He's on vacation, and like they said, he's enjoying himself. And I would say, if anything, knowing Ryan, he'll either do an exhibition or he'll just let it, run through.
We'll never see him like against a Jake Paul or one of those guys. You don't think so, right?
I don't think so. Ryan mentioned Teofimo and Isaac Cruz, and even Matias.
Awesome.
So.
Wow.
Well, that is Henry Garcia. He has created two amazing boxing sons, Ryan Garcia and then the up-and-comer Sean Garcia. Henry, thank you so much for jumping on with us.
Thank you so much. Thank you, guys.